Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Just after 8 o'clock, another chance at a Universal Orlando Resort trip for four. What a family trip that would be. And, if you have a nice family like this Norwegian biathlete in the Olympics, Sturla Holm Lægreid, who had a beautiful girlfriend, and he performed well, and he took home the bronze medal on Tuesday in the men's 20K individual race in the Winter Olympics in Milan Cortina. But he was overcome by emotion in the speech after winning. And, the bronze, third place, but it's still a medal. You can finish fourth and get nothing. Mm-hmm. He didn't get the gold, but he got the bronze. So he's very excited, very overcome with emotion. Now, this is in, let's see, is it Norwegian, the language?
I believe so.
Okay, I was going to say, I didn't like sometimes it's, it's a
sometimes
country.
it's
like Slavic or something,
well,
right?
Yeah, the country, you're from a country, but you speak a language that's not like named after the country. So I guess they speak Norwegian.
I believe they're speaking Norwegian.
Okay. That's good to know. Shouldn't have said anything.
Noted.
Good to know.
So he's overcome by emotion after winning the bronze, and he admitted to being unfaithful to his girlfriend of 6 months while being interviewed after his big win.
Why? Why would you put that in? Why would you combine those two things?
So I'm wondering, I have some translation here. Should I read that before I play it or wait and you hear it?
Let's hear how emotional he gets after winning the bronze medal, and then Brian can, luckily, thank God he's here, he can translate Norwegian to English for us.
I took French, a little bit, in Norwegian in high school, and that's how I can do that. No Spanish like an idiot. Shouldn't like Spanish so I can understand the halftime show. Didn't do that. Okay, so here it is. Here's his post-interview.
Så mye med OL-bronse. Hvordan har du det?
Som kanskje ikke ser på I dag. For et halvt år siden så møtte jeg mitt livs kjærlighet.
He's crying there.
Verdens vakreste, fineste person. Og for 3 måneder siden så gjorde jeg min største tabbe og var utro mot henne. Og det fortalte jeg for en uke siden. Og det har vært den verste uken I mitt liv. Så jeg hadde gullmedalje I livet.
I can translate that.
Well, thank God.
Tag me in.
Okay. 6 months ago, I met the love of my life, the world's most beautiful, sweetest person, he said. And 3 months ago, I know, right? Here we go.
Uh-oh.
He got a little emotional saying that part. You heard him get a little emotional again. He kind of trembled a
Yeah, so
little bit.
that's what he was saying when he started crying. Okay.
Then you heard that little that little.
Like ghost got in the room.
So that translated from Norwegian is, after 3 months ago, I made the biggest mistake in my life and cheated on her. That's what that translates to from Norwegian.
Wow.
That little.
Well, they get to the point with their language. I wish we could condense in that manner.
Yeah. So not good, but also weird. He wins the bronze, and he's trying to give her a shout out, and then says he cheated on her.
Did she know?
We'll get to that in a little bit here. If you hang on, we have a response.
I got to tell you right now, baby.
Well, I think maybe, and this is just me presuming, that you get this great victory, and she's got to be proud of him. And she just got, 6 months isn't that long. She's attached to him at this point. Maybe she feels like she helped him get there too. And then he's like, in that joyous moment, maybe he slips it in and no one notices. But he got it out. He can say, I admitted it. I told you I cheated on you. I wasn't listening to your speech that carefully. You said that in the bronze speech? Yeah.
Wow, that's man, that's crazy. To be like, oh yeah, of course I mentioned it. I thought I'd double down on camera.
If that's the most like gaslighty, narcissistic way, because what would happen is if this is his goal with this, is that he'd be like, really? You're gonna ruin my moment? I just got a medal. Like, they would be like one of those guys, like, I can't believe you're gonna make this about you.
Yeah. Put it out there just to get it out there, and then he can deal with the consequences.
So that's all he said. He ended on it, and then I cheated on her? Was that the last?
Well, we have some more audio
in
English. So this is actually
a different interview?
A different interview at a post-race press conference. He said he decided to reel his infidelity on Tuesday in the hopes that there's a chance his partner will, quote, will see what she really means to me.
Okay, so maybe she left him, and that's why he's bellowing.
Well, here's that audio of him speaking in English and asked about it. He kind of just doubles down, though. Like, they give him a chance to say, that was a really dumb thing to do. That's not what he said. He didn't think it was dumb.
Talk in the mixed zone about meeting your love of your life and cheating on her, but how do you feel about it right now? Do you think it was the right choice or?
Yeah, really, I don't know. if it's the right choice or not. But it was the choice I made. We make different choices during our life, and that's how you make life, basically. So today I made the choice to tell the world what I did. So maybe there's a chance that she will see what she really means to me, and maybe not. But don't want to think I didn't try everything.
So he won bronze, right?
Yes.
Yeah, oh,
She
no.
should sleep with a guy who won gold. That's what I would do.
I don't know who won gold in that event. We'll have to find out.
I bet she knows.
She knows.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. About 4 minutes away, your chance at a 4-person trip to Universal Orlando Resort. It's going to be one of the best things you ever do, and you qualify for it. And we draw a winner each week. We got several more of these trips. We were there a few weeks ago. It's fantastic. All the videos and pictures up on our social accounts. So check that out. Also a reminder, programming note, tomorrow at this exact time, we will launch Ticket Blitz Thursday, Noah Khan at Wrigley Field. Let's freaking go. Starts at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. We'll do it at 8 and 9. Lauren will have it every hour. Brian Phillips as well. So every hour tomorrow, one of the hottest tickets, Noah Khan at Wrigley Field. Just one of the big shows, one of the biggest shows announced so far for 2026 with Q101. So that's coming up tomorrow. Now, we were talking about the Norwegian biathlete Sturla Holm Lægreid, who, 28 years old, won the bronze medal. Very excited, and he admitted that he cheated on his girlfriend in his post-game speech, let's call it. And then he kind of doubled down. He goes, I don't know if I did the right thing or not, but that's what I did. This is what I did to try to get her back.
Right. It seems like he's trying to win her back. He went out and made this big speech because I thought he was just admitting it for the first time, and I go, I feel like that wasn't the spot. Like, she's sitting there all excited and he's ruined her day. But I think that she already knew, and he was like, maybe if I use my large platform and take my moment and apologize, she'll know how much she means to me.
Now, let's say she didn't know. You're assuming maybe she already knew and she's trying to get her back in that situation.
Right, based on what he said in English, I think so.
Yeah, but you're the girlfriend, Kenzie.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you do if you hear this on this podium, he winning the bronze?
Well, I heard that those medals keep breaking, so I'd probably snap his medal, I'd probably bend his medal in half.
Would you shove it down his throat too somehow? I picture something a little more outrageous from you.
More outrageous for me. Well, like I said, I think she should fall in love with gold. Be walking around with him. That's what I would do.
Who, by the way, was the guy from France, Johan Olav Boten.
Sounds hot.
Yeah, he's pretty hot, a hot blonde guy.
You know what? Doesn't even matter. He won gold.
I like what Grant texted, and he said she should sleep with the guy that came in 4th to really piss him off.
Oh,
well,
because he
just-
came in 3rd.
Yeah. Well, sleep with his dad. That'll do it.
Oh, my God.
Nail in the coffin if you're really pissed.
So sleep with everybody in his realm.
Am I crazy for thinking this is somewhat of a romantic gesture? This is like a rom-com come to life. He's taking accountability for his actions. Is it a bit concerning that he cheated 6 months into a relationship? Absolutely. 3.
No, 6. It was 6.
No, they were together. Didn't he say after 3 months?
He did say 6 and 3 months. Either way, short time period.
No kidding.
Logistically speaking, not great.
Yeah.
But
You think this is romantic?
I see where he's coming from. A big public apology. I have this medal, but my medal is nothing without you. You are the gold medal in my life. I don't even care about this bronze medal.
Do you feel like the other girl that he cheated with is just catching strays? Because he's like, a long time ago, I met the most beautiful, the nicest. Then I met some tramp who tricked me. She's like, wait a minute.
Kenzie, that is the best examination into your brain of anything you've ever said. Where somebody you're like, well, he's actually insulting the other woman also. That's incredible.
Because like she's just like, you came up to me at the bar. Like, that's like,
Yeah.
like I didn't like hold you down.
Yeah. You unzipped your snowsuit.
Yeah, you were asking me.
Yeah.
Like I met this disgusting ogre who ruined my life.
Poor girl. The cheater, poor girl.
I don't know. I think it's kind of a romantic gesture. I'd be open if it was the reverse situation. God willing, I'm dating an Olympic athlete. She cheats on me, then wins bronze, and then apologizes. I could be talked back into that. I'd like
But
to hear her out.
is it better? Do you want everyone to know that your partner's cheated on you? Especially when you're in a public relationship. Do you want people to know that?
I don't really think that matters to me. Like, if I'm happy in my relationship, then I'm not sure I care what the outside world thinks.
Anything to get her back at this point where you're saying, anything. This is a Hail Mary without question.
But I'm saying if it happened to him, like if you're the person who got cheated on, and now they go on stage and they admit to everybody. So now if you do take them back, everyone's going to know that you took back a cheater.
But it's a little bit like when you start dating somebody and you bring them around either your work or your friends for the first time. The first time you're around people are like, oh, that's the new girl or that's the new guy. The second time, nobody cares. We're all too preoccupied with our own lives, which isn't even necessarily an insult towards humanity. That's just how it is. So the second time you see them, who cares?
You think so?
I think so.
Well, this is...
It's like when somebody posts on Valentine's Day and they're like, man, she stood beside me through everything. It's been a lot. The ups and the downs, my ride or die. I'm like, oh my God, you beat the crap out of her. Like that is a long post about how tough life is. You guys are 19. You know what I mean? Like, that's not a good look.
Well, to Kenzie's point, 708 checked in, and she says, why on earth did he announce to the world so now everyone knows that we think she's a dumbass for getting back together with him? That's what you're trying to say, Kenzie, right?
This is what's going to happen. This is where I'm going to say women because it's from my prerogative. I'm sure it's happened with men. I just see it happen with women more in my life.
My pitchfork's out. Go ahead.
I know. So calm down. There's guys who are going to be like, I've been cheated on. I know. My perspective, I'm a woman. I date men. Okay.
Noted.
So I feel like what happens to women is when or if the guy that you're with cheats, and they do something that makes you think that maybe they've actually changed. A huge public apology. They admit it to you. They're like, okay, like I actually see some positive in here. The second you get back with him, if he does it again, everyone's like, you're a dumbass. Here, he showed you. You get blamed for their actions because you chose to be a forgiving person. So it's kind of annoying for everyone to know because everyone's going to be like, well, you know what you're signing up for? I guess you're co-signing that this is okay. That happens. For sure to women, maybe to men. I've never been a man, so I don't want to hear about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's the first. I mean, I've heard Brian say that, like, well, I already cheated on her once. What does she think is going to happen the next time?
Dumbass.
Right. Hello?
I remember when you said that to Kenzie.
Yeah. You're an idiot.
Well, if I had met Kenzie younger, you know, all those guys, she pretty much has said everybody's cheated on you before, except for your husband, right?
That I know of. I don't need the world to prove something to me.
Kenzie, your husband actually won a bronze medal. He has something he wants to tell you.
Yeah,
Damn, I don't need to eat any words.
Yeah, let's see. Kenzie, we have your husband on 9. Hello.
Yeah, so I don't.
Oh, he's not there. He left. He's
Yeah,
gone.
I bet he did. So yeah, I always say that I know of, because I don't put anything past anybody in the world because people are people and people make bad choices. But I've been cheated on, yes, in every single relationship. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, a lot of people say she should just pull the old Applebee's to him.
Goodbye.
And move on. Now, she did have a response before we get to the Universal Orlando Resort passes. His girlfriend said, it's hard to forgive. Even after a declaration of love in front of the whole world, it's hard to forgive. She said that twice. I did not choose to be put in this position, and it hurts to have to be in it. We have had contact, and he is aware of my opinions on this. So now it sounds like they were, like you said, Kenzie, she knew they broke up. He's trying to get her back. She said, absolutely don't say it when you win a medal. And he did, because he's crazy. Like every guy, she must be awesome. She must be really, really good, if you know what I mean.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, time for Head to Headlines, where you decide the content of the show based on the headline alone. We give you 2 of the funniest headlines of the week. We narrow them down from hundreds, and then you vote by texting in Headline 1 or Headline 2 to 312-591-8300 on the story you want to hear us break down. The kicker is we'll never talk about the other story again. We have friends at Google, get scrubbed from the internet. You'll never know what happened, so you got to choose wisely. And I got to say, today's headlines, they couldn't be further apart of the content and the difference of what happened, okay? Because sometimes, you know, they're just really funny headlines in general, but these are on both ends of the spectrum. So we start off with this one, Headline 1. Fiend sobs over missing Grand Theft Auto video game while being arrested for murdering ex-girlfriend.
It's a bummer, you know.
It's a bummer.
The whole thing.
One more time. There's a lot in this headline. Fiend sobs over missing Grand Theft Auto video game while being arrested for murdering ex-girlfriend.
Yes.
There's a lot there to unpack.
Well, he sounds like he's going to miss it for a long time.
We don't know. Maybe he's wrongfully arrested. I don't know. if you choose that one, we'll find out in that story what happens.
Do they let you play video games in jail?
That's a good question. I don't know.
If
No,
not,
I don't think so.
I mean, what else are you supposed
and
to
I
do
don't
there?
think they would let them do Grand Theft Auto. I don't think they'd let them play a game about breaking the law.
What are they going to play? Wii tennis?
Oh, that
Something,
sucks.
yeah. It's definitely going to be like a maybe Sims or I don't know, or something like how about you build a life and see what that would look like.
Yeah. Honestly, if you could take Xbox into prison, like, is it that bad?
Is prison bad if you have an Xbox?
I played it for 8 hours a day at one point. I played Halo
But they
8
would
hours.
never let you do that. Even if they let you play it, it would be like for 30 minutes. Like they get to go outside for like 30 minutes. They're not allowed to veg all day and play Xbox. People would be trying to get arrested.
Exactly.
Brian's
Yeah.
like, sweet, I don't want to like raise my kid.
But a half hour is not enough time to like do anything in the
No.
game. You need an hour at the least.
And you know they're going to stop you right at the point when you're just like,
and you're gonna be like, just let me finish this one level
Yeah.
and then I'll get off. And they're like, no, you have to get off now. The prisoners are like, they're not being nice to the prisoners at that point.
I don't think you can reason with jail guards. So just
They're
give me
like,
5
I
more
know how to
minutes.
score.
Yeah, exactly. Let me finish the game. And then
Yeah.
the warden's all mean to you. He turns the game off. You're mad at the warden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Warden's so mean to me. All I did is murder my girlfriend. She's lay off a little bit.
I guess jail sounds bad.
She was a
actually.
bitch.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yeah. So let's just be clear then, jail sounds bad.
I'm not a fan.
Yeah, we don't want to go, right? That's headline one. Fiend sobs over missing Grand Theft Auto video game while being arrested for murdering ex-girlfriend. Completely the other end of the spectrum of headlines. Headline two is, police warn unicyclist to stop juggling fire at intersection. Admit the act was, quote, quite good.
Now that's good old-fashioned fun right there.
Yeah.
That's fun for everybody.
Although he could go to jail too. I don't know.
For what, being cool?
Well, he's juggling fire at an intersection.
If that's a crime, lock me up.
Well, there we go. We'll find out. You decide the headline and the story you want to hear. You decide the content. 312-591-8300. Headline one, headline two. After Modern English, we break down what you want. You decide the content. Head to headlines. Brian and Kenzie, Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Head to headlines, where you decide the content of the show. And when we get to the end of this, by the way, coming up very soon, a chance to get a VIP trip to Bonnaroo, so stay tuned for that. But first, the head to headlines and what you chose, the content of the show. We gave you two of the funniest ones of the week, and you decide the content. So headline one was, Fiend sobs over missing Grand Theft Auto video game while being arrested for murdering ex-girlfriend. Terrible situation. Also, missing Grand Theft Auto game sounds terrible as well. Headline number two is, police warn unicyclist to stop juggling fire at intersection. Admit act was, quote, quite good. And I think most of you want to hear more on that one because the first one kind of says it all. The guy was just upset he lost his video game, and we don't know about the trial situation here in this one, but I think people wanted to hear more about the unicycle guy.
Maybe I'll move
juggling
the other one
fire.
over to Kenzie's crimes. We'll see.
Yeah, it might not disappear completely like it usually
Yeah.
does. But here we go. Police warn unicyclists to stop juggling fire at intersection, but they admit it was quite good. So, again, it's a very tough title. A fire juggling unicyclist. You don't hear that every day.
No, good for him.
He's gone viral after police shared drone footage of his risky roadside performance, praising the skill while warning it's, quote, quite illegal. This happened the February 5th. The Commerce City Police Department posted the video of showing the man in a brightly colored clothing riding a unicycle in a busy intersection in Colorado. Of course this happened in Colorado. That just makes sense to me.
Why?
What does that mean?
Because everybody I know that moved to
I think it would
Colorado.
be harder in Colorado. It's mountainy. A unicycle on mountains sucks.
That elevation, you can't breathe, you're sucking wind.
All understood. But everybody I know that moves to, they always say, Denver, you got to come to Denver. And they're all a bunch of weirdos. Everybody I know that moved to Denver is weird.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
They're unicycle weird?
No, just weird, but I could see that, okay, my friend that moved there became a unicyclist juggling fire at intersections. I could see that leap.
Okay, he was smoking too many doobies because it's legal there? Is that what you're trying to get?
That's right.
I didn't know it was that weird of a place.
That's enough. He was walking around lighting doobies with his fire.
I mean, I feel like when you know about a city, you have a vibe on almost any city in America. Denver, can you tell me you have a vibe on Denver?
I would say Denver is usually more like holistic hippie, not unicycle fire like juggling. That gives me more Vegas energy.
That seems like a Vegas show.
Right?
That seems like the type of thing Penn and Teller could get behind.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, here's the story. As traffic waited at the red light, he pulled out. So he went out in front of people, stopped traffic. And they're like, Hey,
God, I'd be so late for something. Like, I do not have time for this.
And that sounds like an excuse you'd lie about. Also, if you came in late for work one day, I was like, Kenzie, why were you late? And you said, well, there was a fire juggling unicyclist. I wouldn't believe you.
Exactly. It's like, oh God, they're never gonna believe me. It happened a week ago too. Guy keeps coming back to the same spot.
As traffic waited at the red light, he pulled out flaming torches and began juggling, even adding an under-the-leg toss.
Oh, that's awesome.
to show off his talent.
How do you do that on a unicycle?
I don't know. I didn't. The whole video isn't there, but there's still pictures on so far for what I'm on here.
How do you do that with fire without burning your groin?
Well, I think the guy at the Bulls game I saw do that. Not with the fire, but he takes his foot off the unicycle and can keep riding it with one leg for a balance with one leg.
That's incredible.
Yeah, there's some gifted people out there that aren't getting enough credit.
Okay,
like
I'm
this
back
guy.
in. I'll wait. Okay, hold on.
I know Casey there and the show's going on, but I'll wait. I'll wait and see what happens.
All right, wait a minute.
Now, the impromptu show lasted 40 seconds, so you can't be that late, Kenzie,
Oh, okay.
before he rolled away, leaving drivers stunned and social media entertained. Police, however, were less amused, even though they admitted it was an impressive act. It was at Interstate 85 and 60th. They say, quote, it isn't, to your point, Kenzie, it isn't exactly the Vegas Strip, or is it? The police officer
Told
said
you.
that.
I kind of nailed that whole thing, right?
You really did. They said they got numerous calls over this. It only happened 40 seconds.
Oh, what loser called the cops
Thank
over
you.
that?
That's what I was going to say.
What? You're a loser. Loser.
Well, a lot of Karens out there, it feels like, because
You suck. Why would you do that?
wouldn't you just be stunned about what just happened in front of you?
Yeah, I'd be calling my friends, not the cops.
Like a
It's
guy,
time to call the cops in that scenario.
he rode
Get a hobby.
he rode a unicycle, pulled out
Which by the way, riding a unicycle, impressive enough. Go ahead.
I agree. He could have done that alone. Then he pulls out fire and does it under his leg and takes off. Your first response is to call the police?
Oh, my God.
They said numerous calls, and he only delayed traffic 40 seconds. 4
And
minutes.
it sounds like they were already stopped. Were they already stopped? Was it like at a red light?
They were at a red light, but I'm sure it turned green at some point. I don't
Right.
know.
Gosh, it's so annoying.
According to police, it was both quite good and quite illegal, citing issues such as trespassing in the median and impeding traffic on the crosswalk. He was actually.
I want to see the law. Wait. Show me the law that says you can't unicycle and juggle fire during a red light in the street. I want to see it written down. I call bull crap that isn't printed.
I'm just for our reference point, I put, is it illegal to unicycle in Chicago? They say it is generally illegal to ride electric unicycles on sidewalks. Those are those one-wheel things people go flying down the street on.
God.
I don't like those.
No, I like the old-fashioned unicycle. You got a pedal to impress me.
All the laws are about the electric ones. No one even cares about the old school ones.
Well, because the electric ones are running people over on the sidewalk. That's the issue.
I always watch those guys waiting for to bite it. I want to see them hit a pole.
Just hit a pebble. See him go flying forward.
I speed up to follow those guys to see them crash. I've never seen one crash, though. Those guys are unbelievable.
You're
in
like
those
a storm chaser.
Never see one crash, though. The Post.
Gee, that's too bad.
The Post sparked online debate. The police say some accusing the police of overreacting.
Yes.
While others backed the unicyclist's creativity. Officers later clarified their stance, saying no ticket was issued and safety was the main concern. So he didn't get a ticket. He's fine.
Who's safety? Who's juggling a baby? I mean, who's safety? That you could call about.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.